Welcome, Algebra 2 students, to the homework up video, page 558, numbers 9 through 27 on. Let's jump right into these. Here we go. For numbers 9, 11, the directions say to find the monthly payment. Find the monthly payment. So here's your model or your formula we're going to use. So let's get started. Your monthly payment equals the principal, which is $80,000. That's how much you borrowed. Times, and then up top here you have I. I, of course, equals 1/12. And my pen's not working. There we go. 1/12 times R, and your R is 11%. So 0.11. Alright, 0.11. Let me grab my calculator real quick here. And 1/12 times 0.11 is 0.0091666666, repeating. So I'm actually going to take this one out 5 decimal places. 0.00917. Okay. So that's what I equals right there. Okay. So let's put that right here for I. 0.00917. Down here we have 1 minus 1 over 1 plus I, which is 0.00917, and all of that to the 12t power. Now, t is your time in years. This is a 15-year loan, so we have 12 times 15. 12 times 15, which is 180. So all of this parentheses here to the 180th power. So first of all, let's go ahead and add 1 plus 0.00917. And if we do that correctly, we will get 1.00917. And now let's divide this in our calculator. Let's take 1 divided by 1.00917, and we're going to get this right here. We're going to get 0.9909133248. Now we're going to take this to the 180th power. And we're going to get this right here. 0.19338, so 0.1934, 838996. So 1 minus this will give us point 0.8066. So now I'm going to divide with my calculator. 0.00917 divided by 0.8066. And we will get this. 0.011368702. So 0.0114 times 80,000. And that'll give us a monthly payment of $909.50. Now, we're going to be off a little bit, but not much. So there we go. Okay, let's try number 11. There's our model. And so let's get started. For your principal P right here, we're going to put 75,000. That's how much you're borrowing. For the top of your fraction, we have I. That's going to be 1/12. I equals 1/12 times 0.09. So let me type that real quickly here. And we're going to get 0.0075 exactly. So there's my I, 0.0075. Okay. Down here we have 1 minus 1 over 1 plus 0.0075. Now guys, 1 plus 0.0075 is 1.0075. Okay. And all of that to the 12t power. You're borrowing for 20 years, so 12 times 20 is 240. Okay, calculator, I'm going to type in 1 divided by 1.0075, enter. I'm going to get 0.9925558,313, and then I'm going to raise that to the 240th power. And when I do that, I'm going to get this right here. All of this here becomes, unless I've made a mistake, it's going to be 0.1664128,448. And then, of course, 1 minus this is going to give you 0.83358715552, so 0.8336. Okay, so let's divide these two numbers. 0.0075 divided by 0.8336, enter, and we should get this. 0.0089971209, so 0.0090 times 75,000, and we're going to get a monthly payment of $674.78 approximately. Alright, so we're off just by 1 penny that time, okay? And the reason, by the way, here's why we were so close on this one. We didn't have to do any rounding here. This was an exact number, so that makes a big difference, okay? Alright, numbers 13 and 15. The directions say to find the total interest. Now, I have told you in the past, if you're going to find the total interest, you must first find the monthly payment, okay? We did that in your notes. Let's say your loan is for 20 years. And let's say your monthly payment is $900. Well, if your loan is for 20 years, that's 250. That's 240 payments. 12 months a year for 20 years. So you take 900 times 240. And then whatever you get, that's how much you pay. Just see how much over that is compared to the amount of money that you borrowed. But in these two problems here, 13 and 15, you don't have to find the monthly payment because, look, they do it for you right here. So that's a really big help. Okay, look, you have a loan that's, if you look at the directions, it's a $100,000 loan. The directions will tell you that. 8% interest for 20 years. 8% interest for 20 years. There's your monthly payment right there. So every month you're paying how much? That much. Got it. You do that for 20 years. How many payments would that be? 240, right? Because there's 12 months in a year for 20 years. So I'm going to take 836.44 times 240. And here's how much you're going to pay in 20 years. $200,745.60. So your loan was this much. You paid this much. Subtract those two numbers and you're paying $100,745.60 interest. So you basically bought the house twice, okay? Is what you did. Alright, number 15. Same thing. We have the monthly payment right here in front of us. So that's a big help, okay? It is a 12% interest loan for 20 years, so 12%, 20 years. So there's your monthly payment right there, okay? You're once again borrowing $100,000. So here's your monthly payment, 1101.09. You pay that for 20 years. That's 240 payments, 12 months a year for 20 years. So 1101.09 times 240. Here's how much you're going to pay. You're going to pay $264,000. Excuse me, $261.60. You're supposed to pay $100,000. So your interest would be, subtract these two numbers. Your interest would be $164,261.60. Alright. Let me check the answer key, and that is correct. Alright. Okay, moving on to 17 and 19. Now here we're going to have to find the monthly payment, okay? It says the directions say for 17 and 19 to find the total interest that you're paying, the total interest. So we cannot find the total interest unless we find the monthly payment first. That's what we did back here. But they gave us the monthly payments. That was a lot more helpful, okay? So here we go. Here's our formula. And let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to go pretty fast now. We're borrowing $2,000 for your principal, okay? So your I would be 112 times 0.13. So 112 times 0.13. So here we go. 0.010833333 repeating. So I'm going to round it to 5 places. 0.01083. So there's my I. 0.01083. Then down here I have 1 minus 1 over. Now look, it's 1 plus 0.01083. Well, if you take 1 plus a decimal, you're just going to get 1.01083. And the power is 12t. Remember, t has to be in years. Remember, time has to be in years, so 12 monthly payments means 1 year. So we have 12 times 1, so your power would be 12. So with my calculator, I'm typing in right now 1 divided by this decimal. 1 divided by 1.01083. Enter, and then raise that to the 12th power. And you're going to get 0.8787443138. Okay, so let's put that in here real quick. So 1 minus 0.8787443138. And if you subtract correctly, you're going to get 0.1255, so 0.1213. So now we're going to divide these two numbers. 0.01083 divided by 0.1213. And here's what you will get. You will get 0.0892877, so 0.0893. Multiply that times 2,000, and here's your monthly payment. Your monthly payment is 178.57. Okay, that's your monthly payment. Now that's your monthly payment. Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. That's your monthly payment, and you're making that for 12 months. So let's multiply that by 12 to see how much total you paid in 12 years, or in 1 year. And in 1 year, you're going to pay $2,142.79. However, you only borrowed $2,000, so subtract those two, and your interest is $142.79. Now, we'll be off a little bit, but still, that's close enough. Okay, let's take a look at number 19. We're going to find the total interest paid. So here's the formula. And here we go. I borrow $5,500. Here's my big old brackets. Up top here, the fraction I have I equals 112 times 0.125. Alright, so let's figure that out real quick. We're going to get 0.010416666 repeating. So since it is repeating, I'm going to go ahead and round it to 0.10417. Okay, a little more than usual, but that's where it starts to repeat. That's what I'm going to use, 0.010417. Alright, so that's going to go in for I right here, 0.010417. In the denominator, I have 1 minus 1 over. Now look, it's 1 plus 0.010417. So if you add those two together, you'll just get 1 point. So 1.0104117. All of that to the 12t power. Now look, this loan is for 6 months. That's a half a year. So 12 times 0.5. 6 months is half a year. So 12 times 0.5, that's 6. So with my calculator, I'm typing in 1 divided by 1.01083. 0.010417, and then raising that to the sixth power. And I'm going to get this right here for all of this. I'm going to get 0.8857963539. So 0.8858. Alright, now let's subtract these two numbers. And we're going to get this right here. We're going to get 0.11420364661. Let's divide these two numbers. 0.010417 divided by 0.1142. Enter. And this entire bracket here will become 0.0912171629. So we'll take this times 5,500, and here's your monthly payment, $501.69. Now that's for how many months? 6. So multiply that by 6, and you're going to get 3,000. And we made a mistake somewhere. Let's see what we did here that was wrong. Okay, students, I'm back. I made a mistake here, and I apologize. Right back here. This right here. Sorry, guys. This number here, 0.1142, should have been, hold on a second, please. 0.0606. Alright, now, let's divide those two numbers. And we will get this right here. 0.171897, so 0.1719 times 5,500. And your monthly payment is going to be this, $945.44. Okay? Multiply that by 6, because your loan's for 6 months. And you'll get this right here, $5,672.62. But you borrowed 5,500, so subtract 500, and you'll be left with $172.62 of interest. Alright? Okay, moving on to number 21. What is a monthly payment for a term of 12 months? Okay, well, if you look in the direction, they tell you what the mortgage payment is. The directions tell you it's $2,000 loan. So $2,000 loan. Of course, the interest, if you look at the directions, the interest rate is 12. So we have 112 times 0.12. So let's see what we have here. 0.01 exactly. So I equals 0.01. So at the top of my fraction here for I have 0.01. And then down here in the denominator I have 1 minus 1 over, now look, 1 plus 0.01, well 1 plus 0.01 is 1, 0.01, and all of that is to the 12 t powers for 12 months. That's 1 year. So 12 times 1 is 12. So here we go with my calculator. I'm going to take 1 divided by 0.01, enter, and then erase that, or excuse me, 1 divided by 1.01, enter, and then erase that to the 12th power, enter, and we get this right here. For all of this right here, we get 0.8874492253. Now 1 minus this is going to give us 0.1125577, so 0.1126. So 0.01 divided by 0.1126 will give us this right here. 0.08880. So take that times 2,000, and we're going to get monthly payments of $177.62. That's your monthly payments for 12 months. So multiply that by 12, and that's going to give us the total amount that you, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have to do that. We're just looking for all that we're looking for here is the monthly payment. So there is your monthly payment for number 21, okay? I think they have 177.70, and we're close enough, okay? Alright, number 23. Now, number 23 says find the total interest and total payment for each term. When it says each term, that means for numbers 21 and 22. Well, guys, we didn't do 22, so I'm not worried about that one, but 23 wants me to go back to 21 and find the total interest and the total payment, so I can do that. Here we go. Let's go back to 21. Let's go ahead and find the total interest, the total payment, and the total interest. So there's my monthly payment, right? Multiply it by 12 because we're making this payment for 12 months. And we're going to get this $2,131.44. That's your total payment. So look at number 23. Number 23 says find the total payment. So there's my total payment. Now find the interest where you borrowed 2,000. So subtract 2,000 from this, and you're left with this 131.44. That's going to be your total interest. Your total interest. So here's your interest that you paid right here, and here's your total payment that you made over the course of 12 months. Okay, let me check the answer key real quick. Yeah, we're off a little bit like usual, but definitely close enough. All right, number 25. Now we're not going to work out 25, okay? I just want you to read it and think about this with me. You take out a loan on a used car for $3,500 with an interest rate of $14,000. You want to repay it as soon as possible, but you can only afford monthly payments of at most $100. Which terms did you use? Now we're not going to go through and find the monthly payments for all this. That would take forever, okay? All I want to say is this. The answer is B, I believe. No, E. Okay, now, first of all, you have to go through and find which of these payment terms gives you a monthly payment of 100 or less. Okay? Let's say that all of these gave you a monthly payment of 100 or less. Then which one should you go with? Well, you want to go with the shortest loan. But in this situation, this one's going to be over 100. This one's going to be over 100. Let me back up. If they had all been $100 or less, which loan do you go with? Some of you might say the one that has the lowest monthly payment. No, no, no. Absolutely not, because the lowest monthly payment means you're going to have more interest because you're going to pay for it longer. If all of these give you a $100 or less monthly payment, then pick the loan that's the shortest, because the shortest loan gives the less interest. However, they don't. If you figured this one here, it was over 100. This was over 100. This was over 100. This was over 100. This is the only one. This is the only term, a 48-month loan, in which your monthly payments were 100 or less. Okay? So that's the one you would go with. Alright. Moving on to 27 now. You borrow 2,000. You have two repayment options. Which one has the lesser total payment? Okay? Well, I'm going to tell you right now it's going to be B. But let's check it out real quick and see, okay? Here we go. We're borrowing $2,000. Alright? Let's see which one has the lesser total payment, okay? Alright, let's quickly find our monthly payment. Monthly payment is going to be, what are we borrowing again? We're borrowing $2,000. So we have 2,000 times, okay, let's find I. I would be 1/12 times 0.14. So let's find out what that would be real quicker. That's going to give you 0.016666, repeating 0.0167. So that's your I, 0.0167. Down here we have 1 minus, I'm going to work this out over here. It's 1 over 1 plus 0.0167. Well, 1 plus 0.0167 is 1.0167. that is raised to the 12t power. It's for 24 months, that's 2 years. So 12 times 2 gives you 24. So here we go. 1 divided by 1.0167 raised to the 24th power is going to be 0.6720. Now take 1 minus that, and you're going to get 0.32799.3280. So here we go. 0.0167 divided by 0.3280. Enter. So this entire bracket here becomes 0.05091.0509 times 2,000. And here's your monthly payment. Your monthly payment is $101.83. Now that's your monthly payment, okay? But that's for 24 months. So multiply that by 24, alright? And we're going to get, here's your total payment. Your total payment over 24 months is $2,443.90. That's your total payment over 24 months. Now let's find your total payment over 18 months at 16%. So you're paying a higher interest rate, but it's a shorter loan. Let's see what happens. Where P is, we put 2,000. And then up top for your I, right here, we're going to put, we have 1/12 times 0.16. So let's see what we have here. 0.013 repeating, so 0.013333. 0.0133. Now, here we have 1 minus, and then we have this right here, which is 1 over 1 plus 0.0133. And of course, 1 plus 0.0133 is 1.0133. Alright, and all of that is to the 12t power. It's for 18 months. That's 1.5 years. So 12 times, not 18, but 12 times 1.5, which is 18. So I'm going to take my calculator and type in 1 divided by 1.0133. Enter, and then raise that to the 18th power and enter, and you're going to get 0.7883. Now take 1 minus that, and we're going to get 21165.6, so 0.2117. So here we go. 0.0133 divided by 0.2117. Enter. And that's going to give you this right here. 0.0628 times 2,000. And here's your monthly payment, 125. So your payment's higher, okay, but it's for less months. 125.65. That's your monthly payment. Now that's for how many months? 18. Let's multiply that by 18. Let's see what we get. We're going to get $2,261.69. Now, it's not much of a difference, but it's still almost $200 difference cheaper to go with this loan than this loan. This is your total payment here over 18 months. This is your total payment here over 24 months. Okay, plus you pay it off in a quicker amount of time. Okay, guys, I hope this homework help video has been a help to you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call or email.